So I ended up ordering this wrong spring kit. Look at it before the drop. 28 inches in the front. So in the front, so we gonna go ahead and drop this thing. Let me carry this. We're gonna go ahead and get this car squatted a little lower. It ain't sitting high, but it ain't sitting low. So we're gonna make this thing come down another 1.2 inches. We got these ladybug attacks going on out here in the country. I'm gonna put these springs at, probably put them in the back of the car. But I'm gonna go get this thing dropped down, squatted. We're gonna pick up from there. I'm picking up with the spring installed today. Headed to get my springs put on. My boy Shay gonna put them on for me. He the same one that did the springs on the Mustang. Did a lot of stuff on me. Shoot, he changed the motor in my Lexus. He a full-fledged race mechanic and for the truth. So I'm about to head over there right now. Get these springs put on. The H&R springs that I have, they give a 1.2 inch drop. So I'll be sitting a little lower. It's gonna be just right for the 22s I'm gonna put on here, because I don't see too many people putting 22s on a Jaguar. And I think it's more of a fear thingy, you know, kind of scared. But nobody gets real technical when they think about it. Of course, they know, everybody knows you're gonna lose performance, because you're gonna lose wheel spin, wheel torque. But it's gonna be a little bit. I'll take that hit. I'd rather have the look and take the little hit on. You can't have everything all in one area, you know. I don't want everything all in power in this car. So, you know, so I'm putting 22s on here with this drop to where they're gonna be sitting flush. Now keep in mind, the factory wheels on this car are 20s. It's not like I should go 20s because that's smarter and that's more what you can fit on here. Because that was the situation with my Lexus. But on here, 20s come factory. There's a lot more rim well, and I'm not trying to fill up the whole rim well anyway. But I also got thicker tires too. So it's only gonna be probably about an inch and a half increase in diameter. And honestly, I think it's gonna be more toward an inch, maybe slightly over, increase in diameter on my tires by the time I put the 22 on here with the smaller tires. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's gonna look good. We got the juice, we got the sauce. We know how to do this shit, man. So that's what's gonna take place, man. But I'll meet y'all back up when I pull up at this spot. So
yeah, boy, you retarded, boy. Well, shit. Let me get this shit straight, man. I see why they can lift this ragged motherfucker up.
So this look at it before the drop. So I can get a look. You got a tape measure? I want to measure the fender drop. We get a view before the drop. And we'll get one right after. Sure. We're sitting at about 2 inches of fender well on the back. And in the front. Yeah, you probably you're right. Let's do this. Look around. 28 inches in the front to the ground. In the back, we at 28 3/8. All right. So we'll see the after. What they put on. It's supposed to be like 1.2 inch drop. So be like what, 1.2, like 1 3/16 or something like that. Now we got the first knuckle dropped up here in the front with the spring dropped out, of course sensor pulled off the top of it. And here over here in the compression. But even though they put the new spring on, moving right along though. Gotta clean these brakes off after. I didn't take my wheel off to clean my brakes. Cause I was trying to blast a lot of that junk off. It was not coming off. So we got the first spring up in here installed. Alright, so we just got the last spring put on. We're starting to button everything back together. Slap it all back together. We gotta secure the front wires for the ABS. Shoot. And I'm thinking about making a mod. How are we gonna end up getting a mod done with this exhaust? Cause this the valve end right here, this the outside too. That's where the valve goes. But I want this valve to go straight around and hit this muffler right here. So we're gonna look and see what we could do to get something like that accomplished. But I'm pretty much wrapping up. So all we gotta do now is just find this extra little screw that we had. We don't know what the hell we done did with it. We'll be done. Now we realized we had some nicks on the rims we could take out, so we can go ahead and get the handy sand out. Yeah. That bit work hard. Let me hold it with 2 hands, boy. This thing. Oh yeah, it's made. Hell yeah! All I gotta do is polish it. This shit knock that shit out quick. Yeah, hell yeah! God damn. All I gotta do is polish this junk up. Nick's done. Focus on holding this with 2 hands. All right, so concluding the spring install. Well, technically not concluded. So let me tell you what happened. So we got the springs installed. You know, it started to get a little late. I ended up having to leave. The sun started going down. You know, the sun go down to like freaking 4:45, 5 o'clock out here. So I kind of ended the video recording for the day. So I'll come back today and let y'all know what happened. So I ended up ordering this wrong spring kit. There's a -1 and a -2 on the end of the part number for the kit. Alright, so originally I looked on the forum and I was looking at what kit they ordered. And I could have swore that the guy that had the kit that I had a V8. But he apparently must have had a V6. So when I found the springs, I ordered them off the eBay website because it was cheaper. So eBay, of course, you know, eBay has generalized part matches, and they had my car, the F-Type R part number came up on there saying it fits. Well, I ordered the dash 1. I ordered the dash 1 spring, the model number with the dash 1 on it. Put it on. The front sits higher than the back. I'm telling y'all because I'm embarrassed. But at the same time, I'm not gonna leave it out. I'm gonna let y'all see all the bad, the good, bad, and the ugly every time, man. I ain't worried about that. Because y'all need to understand and see what could possibly go wrong to the worst case scenario. Well, anyway, this is how it came out with the wrong springs. So this is how the car is supposed to sit. Talk to the dude at H&R. He said that the back springs on both kits are the exact same. But for the V6 model, the springs are taller. I don't understand how and why. I don't think the V6 motor is heavier. I don't get it. I don't know. It's not really for me to figure out. I'm sure it's something different somewhere. But, so I gotta get these V6 springs off the front of my car and put the V8 springs on there so it can sit like the back, which is like perfect. That's why I need to sit it. So these springs actually, because I ordered them right away, the springs actually supposed to be here today. Hopefully they can get here in time. I like to get these things installed. I know I took measurements on the back. I'm not gonna take any measurements right now. I'm not gonna take no measurements from the front or the back till I get the front ones installed. And then I'll do a measurement tape again so I can see exactly how much the drop was. And then we'll be right back after that. Alright, morning YouTube, back. Morning, I'm headed back to Shea House. You know, my boy, top flight mechanic. But we headed back over there to put these springs on there, the correct springs. Get this bad boy leveled out. Then also got brand new rotors. Slapped the rotors on today. And I'm gonna drop the back bumper because my washer fluid tank, I don't know what's wrong with it. So I just bought a whole new tank off of eBay, a used one. So regardless or not, I ain't gonna lie, when I was putting water in the washer tank, I couldn't tell if it was a crack or like a hose wasn't connected or something like that. But the water was draining right out. Well, you know what? It's leading me to think it's a crack because I actually still have washer fluid and it comes to the front of the car, even though majority of it's leaked out. So it can't be the hose because it's still pulling the fluid from the back to the front. So it got to be like a crack in the washer tank. So I'm gonna change that washer tank out, and we're gonna go ahead and take that mug off the lift and see and measure that drop. See how that drop look on the springs like we originally did. So I'll see all that over there in a second. So these the springs, the wrong springs that I had in here, and you can clearly see how much bigger they are than the original, than the right springs that's supposed to be in here on the dash 2 kit. This the dash 2 kit, this the dash 1 kit. This one was made for the V6. This the Type R, the V8 kit right here. So huge difference. So we just gonna see this thing level out now. Hey, that's a big gap. So we just got this one installed over here, and I can already see the freaking the rotor sitting a little higher already. We're gonna take a measurement at the end to see how much it dropped. So we back and the springs are installed. It's a whole nother day. I didn't get time to do it the day I got the springs put on. So we about to take the after measurements and see what we're looking like as far as the ride height. And get a look at what's going on. Hey, but what you doing, girl? So in the front, the ride height is top of the fender, right on 27 inches. And I got the camera flush. 27 inches to the front. All right, so let's go to the back. And on the back, we are sitting at exactly the same thing. 27 inches. And I'm saying, I'm like literally not a hair more. 27. If anything, I'm sitting probably a millimeter. I mean, I said millimeter. A 16th of an inch lower in the back. So 27 inches. I mean, 27 inches. And I done forgot what my original numbers were, but it'll all come together in the video when we look. 27 inches front, 27 inches back, with the H&R springs installed, and I'm loving the drop. Here's your view, side by side view. It's kind of dark. You would drop. She's trying to explain too. Go ahead, mama. What we got? Huh? Yes, what she said. You heard her. So we got 27 inches and this is the drop. There we go. So again, H&R. I love the drop. Looking nice. Now this is gonna line us up for some rims. When I put the rims on there, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be perfect. They coming. I actually gotta get them ordered. I'm in between. Well, don't put that. You gonna knock my eye out, girl. So I had 2 set of rims picked out that I really want, but one got one slight flaw in them, and if I get them, I'm gonna have to powder coat them all black to take the little traces of like brushed metal off, and I want them to solid gloss black. And the other ones, they already gloss black, but they got too many body lines in them. I want a more smooth face with the least amount of lines as possible. Anyway, outside of that, I want to get rid of this chrome, get rid of this chrome, get rid of this chrome, and get rid of this chrome. And I might do some of this myself. Shoot, might do all of it myself. I'm gonna see how I want to do this right here, because it's gonna be hell trying to take all, but it'll be a lot easier probably if I wrapped it, harder if I painted it, even harder if I took it off and put it back on to paint it. So that's what I got coming up in store next. And also, I want to get rid of this grill. I seen one online. I emailed the people and they haven't got a response back. It's the same one that we got on the forum, on the Jaguar forums. They got the guys talking about them, and when I looked on the website, it said that the model stopped at the 2016. So I gotta see if they'll, if it'll fit my car. If it fits my car, I'm gonna go ahead, change this grill out, have that open face, that little mouth down there, and we be good. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Stay posted for updates, man. Keep y'all notifications on so y'all can see them things coming in, man. Y'all already know what it is, so deuces.